Hi, Jennifer from Meeker Art Ceramics here. So I thought I'd change the scenery for my story behind my series, and I am going to talk about my Twisted series, which is my newest series to my collection of work. So I'm actually sitting in my backyard, but I live in a neighborhood called Garfield Park, and it's the largest park in the city, and there are many different trees that I'm very much inspired by. And that there's this one tree that I always go by, and it's a catalpa tree, and I was always so amazed by it and the different shapes and textures and the that it would create. And this is the actual photograph of it, and that hole in the middle is actually part of the tree is hollow, and this is in the winter time. So this is a tree in Garfield Park, and I called it Twisted. And I had an epiphany because I looked at it and I was like, it's twisted. Something twisted can be so beautiful. And I was like, pfft. So I thought of the idea of the Twisted series because in 2019 I had a very personal tragic event happen that happened almost the entire year, and it was very twisted, but it turned out to be something beautiful in the end. And so this body of work is called my Twisted series. So it's inspired by how something so tragic and so messed up and twisted can become something beautiful. So this is the original Twisted piece. I made it last December, and I have never had a piece bring me so much excitement. Like when you think of something in your head as an artist, and then you come up with it, and it comes out exactly how you wanted it to. Oh, I was just so happy with this. So this is actually my personal piece. But you see how this looks like a tree? And so artists like to express their emotions into their work, and I never feel like a lot of my work is expressive, but I feel like it's not, has my emotions into it in some ways. And so last year was such a triumphing year after the fact, now that I have succumbed it. I am glad to put that emotion into this particular piece. So I did make a couple Twisted series. These are the ones that I have available. And see how I twisted it around. And so these were thrown on the potter's wheel, and then I chiseled into it. And I love this part here. This part here, I don't know if you can, but on the tree, I'll have to do a live video of me standing next to the tree, but it actually has that bark texture where it's like carved away, and then it's really smooth here. And so when I was throwing this on the wheel, I was, shaping it with my fingers. So these are the little babies. So this is the Twisted series, how something emotional happened to me and I put it into my body of work. So I have only a very small collection right now available. This one's my personal one, the first and only one. And so tune in later today or tomorrow, and I will be talking about a different series that's in my body of work.